What's up, YouTube? It is time and it is Tammy. So, welcome to the second episode of my CrossFit journey. Did a lot this week. I was pretty sore for almost an entire week to the point where I had to take a rest day on Thursday. So, right here, you're seeing me build a heavy clean and jerk complex. And honestly, who doesn't love a complex? I love that these are programmed. Definitely keeps your body under tension for quite some time. So it's just really fun for me whenever they're programmed. I wound up reaching 200 pounds. I wound up doing a push jerk instead of a split jerk. So that was Monday's strength portion. And then the WOD was actually a little bit kooky. It was 75 cleans. The RX weight was 65 for women, 95 for men, and 300 dubs or 600 singles. And I don't have my dubs down yet, so worked on my singles, and we're able to break it up however we wanted. So I wound up doing singles first because I figured that was the hardest for me as opposed to the cleans. Managed to pull through those fairly quickly. Tuesday's workout was fairly, I wouldn't say easy, but I took it easy. It was a day of recovery after Monday, and again, Monday set me up for the whole entire week because I wound up being so sore for the past few days. So again, this is like Tuesday's WOD, and I couldn't do dumbbell thrusters only because my left deltoid was still pretty tight. I didn't want to pull it, so I didn't want to do anything shoulder to overhead or pressing or whatnot. So we wound up scaling it to just dumbbell front squats. And let me tell you, having it at 35 pounds is definitely a good workout. I enjoyed it very much. It was my first time doing dumbbell front squats at 35 pounds. So the next day was a partner WOD, and it's actually kind of nice to do partner WODs again as post COVID. Well, actually, we're still in a pandemic, but it's nice that we could slowly move into it again. And so Victor and I had this whole plan of who is going to do what. I was supposed to do 20 power cleans, and then midway through like the first 5 reps, he's like, oh, let me do 5. And so we kind of just communicated throughout the whole partner WOD. He wound up doing all of the pull-ups, and in exchange for that, I did all 20 deadlifts because he had a knot in his back. So I wound up doing all 20 deadlifts right here, which wasn't too bad because it was only at 65 pounds. So I didn't hurt my back or whatnot, and I was very cognizant to have my chest up. And here, Victor wound up doing all 20 box jumps. And the reason being is it's funny because a couple years ago I was able to do 150 straight just fine, but I wound up pulling my Achilles last week from the box jumps, and I was a little bit traumatized. So mentally I have to slowly get back into the box jumps again. And here I'm biking, and there's a run after every movement. So we had a run either 200 meters, and in my case, I did 600 meters on the bike. So here, I am just super proud of snatches. If you guys followed my journey way before my posts on Instagram, any shoulder exercises were always so tough for me. I've torn my labrums in both of my shoulders. Not major to the point where I had to do surgery, but it has been a long time coming. And honestly, just seeing me snatch at 55 pounds, it might not be a lot of weight for a lot of you out there, but this is like a huge progress for me because snatches have been so difficult for me due to my shoulders or anything overhead really. So at this point, you see me drop the weight at the 8th rep. I was trying to do 10 snatches unbroken, hang snatches, and so I couldn't do it anymore. So our original plan was that I do 10 snatches and Victor does the other 10, but that changed because he felt his back when he tried to snatch, and I didn't want him to get injured. So my snatches aren't as great as I want it to be. I want to pull myself under instead of writing it down like that, but I am working on it. But it's kind of strange. A couple months ago, I just had an epiphany of how to work, like just extend on my snatches. It's really weird how certain movements that you practice for so long, you either like hitch or whatnot, like just not do the movement right, but because you're so consistent and keep working and working and working and chipping away, it's like for some odd reason, like your body just realizes, oh, this is how you're supposed to snatch. And so that's exactly what happened to me. One day I was training at my home gym, and all of a sudden, like, I was working on my snatches, and boom, I was rewatching the footage, and I felt my extension, my triple extension, and everything looked smooth. And I was like, holy crap, I think I got it now. I got it. So that's why I'm showing you the snatch part of this video for so long, because I'm just really proud of how it's come along for me. So now we're at the last part of the WOD, which are the burpees. And I used to be so slow at them, like ridiculously slow. And my cardio engine isn't that great as it was like a year ago. Ever since I injured my knee, my cardio kind of just went down all the way to the ground, but I'm trying to rebuild it back slowly again. So here I am with my burpees, and it's just, wow, it's just crazy just watching all of this again. Actually, it's pretty fun. It looks like I'm in turmoil right now. And I am, but it was a fun partner WOD. That's for sure. And so this is our last quote unquote run. Can't necessarily run right now because of my knee gets a little achy, and also like my Achilles too. So one day I could, hopefully I'll run again. So this part is Friday's workout, and let me tell you, it was great. So we did a lot of squatting. It was 8 rounds, pretty much every eight rounds, and every 90 seconds we would squat 3 reps, 3 front squats, and I worked up to 145 pounds. And in conjunction with this 10-minute AMRAP of goblet squats and slam balls and lemon squeezers, oh man, it destroyed my legs. I'm not gonna even lie about that. I've been so sore. It felt like it was my first time CrossFitting all over again. That's how brutal this week was. But since I worked hard, I'm trying to recover hard too. So I am trying to get some sleep in. I am trying to eat better. And this is pretty much Saturday's workout. Normally I do only lifting and accessory work, but I wound up just biking and flushing out that lactic acid in my legs. And that's it for episode 2. So if you like this content, please like and subscribe and follow along with me on my CrossFit journey. Until next time, bye.